What's up guys, I'm Shane and this is Spare Change. If you're a movie fan or an audio and video fan and want to keep up with what's new in 4K content or audio and video tech, hit the subscribe button for new weekly videos. In for a review, we have Bumblebee on 4K Blu-ray. I won't be discussing the movie itself, I'm just going to share with you my thoughts on the video and the audio quality. Now for a few tech specs. The movie was shot in 3.4K. It's got a 2K DI. It's rated PG-13. Runtime is 114 minutes. Aspect ratio is 185:1, so this will be full screen if you're watching on your TVs. Image quality I thought was a little better than the 4K iTunes digital stream. The overall image quality was cleaned up, with sharper, more cleanly defined edges. There are some excellent 4K crisp shots. All those close-ups were extremely detailed on all the human characters, and even better on the digital ones. The rusty, dirty paint job on Bumblebee was rendered almost perfectly, right down to all the battle-worn scars in his metallic body. Backgrounds were rendered equally as good, with anything taking place on Cybertron being standouts. I wish we could have gotten more stuff on Cybertron though. At least we get the original 80s cartoon designs. The color palette in this is on the warm side, with some orangey sepia tones. I didn't find a lot of bright, bold splashes of color, but the HDR usage does help to bring out more detail in the bright outdoor shots while maintaining a nice level of shadow detail. I did think some of the blacks were a bit grayish and lacked some contrasty punch, and other times they were fantastic looking and gave the image some great three-dimensional pop. Spectral highlights were excellent as well, from reflections off of cars or that huge explosion in Chapter 7. So yes, you do get some eye-blinding HDR moments. Audio was done in Dolby Atmos, and just like the digital stream, I found that there was a lack of height channel immersiveness. There is some light ambiance that finds its way up top, but nothing that really grabbed my attention. I also felt the same way about the lower channel surrounds. I just didn't get a good sense of sound movement while I was watching this. I mean, sure, there's a couple scenes where voices would pop up in a different speaker, or a car would be in the back channel, but I mostly just thought music and background ambiance was filling in the lower surrounds. Bass response now does dig into the lower octaves and will give your subwoofer a solid workout. It isn't quite as robust as Aquaman, but it's pretty close. Dialogue was fine, with the best use of speech coming from Optimus Prime. His voice does fill in every speaker when he talks, so that was kind of a cool effect. So for audio, I'm going to go slightly better than the digital stream and go with a 7.2. Soundstage was wider up front and cleaner on the top end. I still would have liked more height channel action and better lower channel panning. Of all the Transformers movies, I think this has the most underwhelming audio mix. For video, I'm going to go with an 8.7. Yeah, it's a little better than the digital stream. You might not really notice that much of a difference on smaller displays, but this does have a more polished, refined, tighter appearance. There are some awesome crispy 4K shots, as well as some soft shots. Still, it's a little better than the digital, and obviously it's the best way to watch it. It's not quite as good as The Last Night, but it's still a good looking movie. Now if you guys are interested in grabbing this one, I'll leave a link for it down below in the description. It does help out the channel by using those links, which helps us bring you more content like this. So if any of you guys have seen this, let us know how you felt about the Atmos mix. Follow us on social media, and if you want to support the channel and get exclusive content and giveaways, then stop by our Patreon page. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next one.